Have you ever been out there riding your motorcycle and you really wish you could listen to some tunes, answer a phone call, talk to your buddy next to you, your girl behind you, or just hear Google Maps so you know where you're going but you don't have a lot of cash? SENA. It's FASTLANE. Hey guys, welcome to FASTLANE. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Bluetooth communication systems. Now, I've had a Bluetooth on one of my helmets for quite some time, and I have really enjoyed being able to talk to other buddies on bikes next to me, coming and going on different adventures, and, listening to music, hearing Google Maps, things of that nature. But I haven't had one except on one helmet, and it's integrated into the helmet, so I couldn't swap it out to another helmet. So I really wanted to get one on my Icon Airflight. I also wanted to put one on my wife's helmet, so when she's on the back of the bike, we can talk, we can chat, all that good stuff. But I didn't want to spend a lot of cash, so I thought it would be really, really interesting to check out what SENA has and see what their cheap systems are like. So I found a couple options. I think they're kind of cool. We're going to talk about it. All right, so the first contender today, the One Lite from SENA. Now, this is a little system that I picked up at CycleGear. They run about $99 regular price, and pretty cool little system for cheap. It was on sale for $79, and I actually had a coupon, or not a coupon, a gift card that I won at CycleGear's bike night last week for 25 bucks. So I literally got this little baby for like $55. Yeah, for a legit SENA Bluetooth communication system. Now these got, of course, the boom mic, the headphones, everything you need to be able to talk, listen to your music, etc., etc. And so that's contender number one. All right, the next contender here is the SF1 from SENA. This one I picked up from my friends over at speedaddicts, and it runs about $139. It's a little sleeker looking. I like actually the looks of this one a little bit better, a little bit more expensive, but is it actually better is the thing. It was on sale for $125. I had a first-time buyer kind of coupon thing and free shipping, so I got this thing for like 112 bucks. So that's a deal. And let's talk about these guys and let's see which one's better. All right, so let's start with the One Lite from SENA. Now, this little guy's got a little digital display here that you can kind of see, which the other ones don't. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool feature. This actually has the 5.0 Bluetooth as opposed to the 4.0 that's on the SF1. It works up to about 1,000 meters, which is something like a little over a half a mile. So this guy, you can actually be a half a mile from your buddy on a bike and still talk to him. It's only a one-on-one system, so you're not going to talk to multiple people. It's you and one other person that's using a SENA brand communicator. So it's a one-on-one deal. And, I think for the price, that's pretty cool. You can hear your music, your Google Maps, you can talk on the phone, and you can talk for about half a mile with your buddy on another bike. Now, is that the best system out there? Not at all. For 80 bucks, I think it's pretty sweet. Okay, so the SF1, I think looks a little bit nicer, personally. It's a little sleeker, and I was when I got these, I was like, this is the one going on my helmet. This guy over here is going to go on the wife's, because she doesn't ride very much on the back. And I was like, I want the cooler looking one on mine. But now that I got them and I read the specs, I'm not so sure, honestly, which I'm going to use. We're going to demo them. We're going to find out here in a little bit. But let me tell you the differences. Where the One Lite goes up to a half a mile, it's 1,000 meters. This guy is he's like 100 meters. This is what it says right here, a rider to passenger intercom. This little buddy is not made to communicate with your friend on the bike next to you, unless you're directly next to him, okay? you're not going to go very far at all. This is like 300 and some feet or something like that. It is very low range as far as actually communicating with another rider, so that's not what this is about. If you want to communicate with a rider, it's a passenger on the back. Now, with that being said, 130 bucks, I don't think that's a bad deal. You know, a lot of people don't want to be able to connect with multiple riders. From what I've heard, and I've never done it, I've connected with one other rider at a time. If you get above like 3 or 4 riders, it is just such a cluster that it's ridiculous, and everybody's talking over each other, and it's not a lot of fun. So these systems, for what they're made for, basically a one-on-one, this one especially, is you and the passenger behind you. Let's talk about some other differences.
The DWO Lite. It's got a 4.1 Bluetooth with an HD intercom, music connectivity, advanced noise control, 40mm speakers with hands-free operation. It's got a 2-way intercom system with other SENAs only, 1,000 meter intercom distance, you can talk for up to 8 hours, and it's going to take you about an hour and a half to charge it. With the SF1, you're going to get about 13 hours of talk time. It's got 38mm speakers, which are a little bit smaller than the Lite, hands-free operation, 4.1 Bluetooth, where the Lite has 5.1, advanced noise control, a wide volume control, hour and a half hour to have a full charge, and it only has a 100-meter distance. The speakers, however, are interchangeable, so you actually can change those out with and upgrade the speakers if you'd ever want to.
So you can basically see the differences between the two devices. Let's open them up and let's see what's inside. All right, so let's crack open the Lite from SENA and see what's inside. Kind of excited about this. I've been waiting to open these and pull everything out because I wanted to make this video. So I've been sitting on these for like days and days. So you open this one up, first thing you see is the little receiver communicator. Actually, looks better than I thought it would, to tell you the truth. A little plastic on there. We'll take that off in a little bit. Set that off to the side there. Pull that out, little piece of foam. Open this guy up here, and we got a bag of goodies right there. Looks like we've got some instructions and such. You know, regulations, instructions, blah, blah, blah. Quick start guide. Okay, that's cool. Set those over there. Let's open it up. All right, first thing I see, there's your little strap. If you don't want to actually use the adhesive to stick the thing on your helmet permanently, you can use that guy there. Looks like some kind of little foam earbud thingies there. There's your foam mic covers, so give you a couple of those there. There's some adhesive, 3M adhesive for everything there. I'll just spread it out this way. That looks like your charging cable, as you can see there. And here's the one if you actually wanted to adhere it to your helmet, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Put that by there. And another little bag here. And there's your boom mic and your little speaker. So the boom mic and the speakers is kind of all attached in one little dealio. And that's how you hook her up right there. All right. So that is the Lite. All right. Let's check out the SF1. Slide this little guy off. Nice little box. Pop her open. Oh, I mean, the layout of this one looks a little fancier, I'm not gonna lie. Pull out, yeah, that's nice. There's your little communicator receiver there. Looks like your boom mic is a little bit of a separate piece on this one. They like these little secret compartments. You're like looking like, hey, everything else isn't in there. But then you go, oh wait, it is. Looks Looks like we got the same thing. Quick start guide, kind of some instructions there, and a whole bunch of goodies. Let's put that over there. Right in a little goodie bag here. All right, let's get this cracked open, see what we got. Same thing, got a couple little foam mic covers there. There's, looks like your permanent adapter, your 3M tape there. You got a little charging cable, same thing. You have all kinds of little adhesive pieces here for not sure what, mic and speakers, I'm assuming. Let's see what's in here. There's your little speakers right there. They are separate from the boom mic on this one. It's a little bit different. We've got, what is this? Looks to me like a little different style of a mic, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm not sure. Maybe that's if you don't want the boom and you just want one installed, but I don't know. So don't write hateful stuff if I'm wrong, okay? And then there's your full-on snap-on communicator with all your little goodies there. All right? So let's get this stuff off to the side. Just looking at them, I can tell you a couple things. Looks to me like the speakers are honestly slightly bigger on the one Lite. I could be wrong about that. We'll look up the specs on that. These ones look like they might be a smaller speaker. This mic looks fancier. I don't know if it's any better. It's not attached like this one is, but to me it looks a little fancier. It obviously can come loose. I don't know if that's a benefit or a bonus. Pretty sure that is a mic because it's got the same little end as this mic here. See? Pretty sure that's a mic. All right. So yeah, let's look at these guys side by side. So there's your little receivers side by side. You know, neither one of them are unattractive. Let's take the plastic off this one because it's going to look, yeah, I don't hate that the way I thought I might. Anyways, yeah, let's start putting them on the helmets. All right, guys, so here is the final verdict of which one of these bad boys did I put on my helmet and which one went on the wife's. Abracadabra, mix them up. How you gonna know? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. So basically what I did was I tried both of them on my Icon Air Flight. I pretty much did a little temporary install. I didn't use the adhesive, obviously, but I put them both on here individually, and I tried them both out, and I listened to them. I made phone calls. I utilized them in every capacity, and I definitely had a clear winner. And it doesn't mean the other one was bad by any means, but there was definitely one that stood out in front for me. So, drum roll please. Which is the winner? Which is the one I'm going to be using? That's it right there. The SF1. Now, like I said before, this is just a rider to passenger style Bluetooth system. Basically, this is a system that you're going to be utilizing to pretty much listen to music. You're going to be talking to your passenger and using your Google Maps, that sort of a thing. That's about it, okay? This is not rider to rider. It just doesn't go that far. But here's the reason I chose it. Basically, after trying them both out, making phone calls, listening to music, etc., this guy here just simply sounded better. The speakers sounded better. The mic sounded better as far as the people I called. They said the mic sounded better. And it wasn't as staticky. I sounded more present. They said it actually was almost too loud for them. It was such a good mic. Plenty loud volume-wise. This sucker will definitely get you all the volume you want, or I think it will. And the speakers are upgradable. I mean, you can literally pop out the little headphone jack and upgrade your speakers with anything else that you can put in a headphone jack. So, you know, JBL's got some options, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just going to say that is an option on this guy. Now, the One Lite. It's not a bad system at all. It works perfectly fine. It actually works a much further distance, but it's a little bit, it doesn't have the bass response that the speakers on this guy do. So the speakers just sound a little more high end, a little less bass. So it just doesn't sound, they're bigger speakers, but they just aren't as good a quality. I can just tell you right now, they just don't sound as good. However, great little system. I will say this, if you have a helmet and you do not have speaker cutouts, like this, that didn't have speaker cutouts, it's a little bit of a job actually to make those cutouts, and it makes quite a mess, and you got to take your time, man, and you're going to wish you had a helmet with speaker cutouts, without a doubt. So this guy's got speaker cutouts, fast, easy, clean install. This one right here took a lot longer. So let's look at them. Let's check them out. So there's the SF1 on my Icon Airflate. It absolutely complements this helmet. It just blends right in. You know, they all stick out a little bit, but I think that just looks absolutely pretty much like it was made to be on there. All right, works great, easy to install, not a problem. My wife, she's ended up with the One Lite on her little one. Still looks pretty clean, nothing wrong with it. Doesn't look bad at all. A little more going on down in this area. You know, a little bit more bulkier right here, but no big deal. Let's face it. All right, so we have a winner. It's the SF1. If you want to pick this up, Speed Addicts has this right now for 125 bucks at the time of this video. Check them out, Speed Addicts. All right, guys, so these are the two cheapest options for Bluetooth systems from SENA, the One Lite and the SF1. You know, it's up to you. You choose what you think is the best. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried one of these or if you're going to give it a shot. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, I need you to subscribe to the channel. We're over 1,000 subscribers now, but I need you. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to go out and ride and check out my new SENAs. It's FASTLANE.